Well, after tearing down the gazebo in video 109, then using the 270B backhoe and thumb attachment to rip the structure apart, hauling the base away with 42-inch forks and throwing them in my dump, it's time to clean up the remaining rock and weed barrier left behind. If you'd like to see how I clean it up, join me today in Iowa. Well, hi everybody. Here's the equipment we're going to be using today, the 2038, the backhoe and thumb, landscaping rake, and some forks. But first, I'm going to go ahead and get the thumb set up to the approximate size that I'm going to be picking up and adjust it accordingly to that. And you'll see here I'm just going to pick up a rock, and I imagine if you're half my age, you think, why would I spend $600 on a thumb when you can just pick that up and throw it over your head and put it wherever you want? But those days are gone. So I'm trying to work smarter here and stay on my property longer by purchasing attachments like this. These concrete ornaments, man, they're heavy. So it was really nice trying to pick this pig up. And you can see I'm kind of working my way around there, getting the feel of picking him up before I haul him off to the solid field place. And boy, it picked him right up by the head there real nice, didn't it? You know, there's a lot of different brands and designs out there for thumb attachments. There he goes. And do your homework and your research and choose one that feels good for you and is going to fit your needs. I'm never going to sit here and try to direct you that this is the only thumb you should purchase. I chose this for my needs. It's the John Deere attachment, and like I said, it fits right onto that boom there, really nice. It's all made for that. So I chose that for several reasons, and like I said, it was about $600, and I was happy with that price. Let me steer your attention to the upper right corner there. See the red arrow? There's a piece of log that I replaced on my home recently. Some people commented that they liked the comments on that full log home maintenance, and I pointed out how fast some of that wood can be damaged. In an upcoming video, I'll show you how to replace log siding if you have friends or you own a log home, on how you can replace log siding on your home. You know, I wanted to mention a couple facts here for you. The 270B has a reach of about 10 feet and then a dig depth of about 7 feet. And here's a picture on a pond project that I've been working on. That 7 feet dig depth comes in awful handy. As you can see, I was digging through my dike there doing some repairs. That video will be coming out soon too, but I sure like the dig depth on this. Here I'm being real careful around that conduit that goes out to my security cameras, and then the downspout I buried some time ago using the backhoe also. So I'm just trying to use the backhoe as a rake. I didn't put my paddle on this one because the new bucket is just a whisker off from the 1025 bucket on that backhoe. So I've got to do a little grinding, and then I'll have that paddle back on this hopefully later here in a few months. So I'm just taking my time through here, just being aware of where that conduit is and that downspout so I don't strike that. And here's just another view. The 270B backhoe really works pretty nice and smooth. I enjoy, probably like some people like to golf, I like to play with the backhoe and see if I can get smoother and get multiple strokes or reaches all at the same time. There's some sweet spots on that backhoe that you can do it, and I really enjoy using that. As I dig down through here, I was thinking, well, I could probably get the box blade out now and pull that and pull all this gravel off, but again, I'm having a lot of fun here, so I just like to keep working with that and practicing and improving my skills here. Alright, so I thought I'd get the loader out now. It's far enough away from the house. I felt comfortable using it to rough that grade, that final grade in that how I would like to have it, and pick up some good soils, put them up closer to the house, and if there's some poor soils, take that out to the dirt pile and to the ditch there. I apologize, but I made a mistake on my last video when I said that loader lifts about twice as much as the 1025. It does not. It lifts about 300 more pounds than the 1025's bucket. I regret that mistake, and I'll put that in the text on that other video and get that straightened out. But I really do like the loader on this tractor. It does a very nice job. Now, before we get the Tarter landscape rake out, I just wanted to demonstrate and have some fun and rake the rock out of where it meets my existing yard and rake that back, and then I'm going to pick that up with the loader and haul that out of there. I really enjoy a backhoe. I see a lot of comments on Facebook pages and other social media sites. For the $10,000, people were wondering, do I really need a backhoe? And all I can say is, you won't believe the things that you're going to discover it will do for you until you have one. And it's nice having one at your convenience on your schedule. So if I wanted to delay digging this little concrete pier up until tomorrow, I could. It wasn't like I would have something there on a rental agreement and have to get done today. So if you can afford one, they're very nice. They're really a practical tool in my setting out here, and I really enjoy it. So these piers weren't very big, but it sure was nice just digging them up there with that backhoe. And then I close the thumb and then just pick it up and discard it, and it'll be taken away. Very handy. Now I want to do a close-up of the thumb and try to explain what I'm doing. See, I pull the pin out, the cotter pin, then pull that other pin out, and then the thumb can be adjusted. See how it goes between the teeth? And I adjust that channel to go up and down to any location I want, depending on the size that I'm going to pick up. You see the holes there, they're all predetermined. You have several selections there that you can choose, or you can pull it all the way up and tuck it away so it's out of your way. That's what I'm showing there. So if you want it tucked up, you just choose that hole, and it'll stay up there and out of your way. I have not run into it being in my way when it's all tucked away. Now I left it loose just to show you how tight that bucket will get around that. I've been told when to put on my 6-inch bucket, then that won't line up that well. But I don't lift anything that close that's going to be a problem. Here's another view of the channel and how that floats and guides up through there. And see how it goes down in between the teeth. Real easy to adjust, nothing to it. In a perfect world, yeah, I'd have hydraulics to it, wouldn't that be great? But for a little tractor like this around the land here, it's perfect. Well, the pig's going for his final ride, and we're going to use the bucket to clean up some of this rock around here. I have to apologize, my videographer was off today, so that's why there's so many static shots. Alright, one last pier to dig up. I wanted to show you how I do that. I like to kind of dig on each side of it and then grab a hold of it once in a while and like pulling a tooth, see how loose it is, and then just continue to dig on the right and left of it until it finally comes loose. There we go. Boy, that right there, that's where having a hydraulic thumb would be real nice, wouldn't it? To be able to close that thumb down on that piece and eliminate getting off the tractor. But I'm not complaining. This is a terrific little attachment and tool that you may want to consider for your backhoe. Let's move on and get the 6-foot Tarter landscape rake out now and start putting this back in order and getting it ready for seed. Well, here's the Tarter 6-foot landscape rake that I bought several years ago. I should have stopped and bought a lottery ticket the day I bought this because I got a really good price on this. I looked at the farm implement store I purchased it at just last week, and they're almost twice the price they were just a couple of years ago. I bought it on sale and got a really terrific price on it. So these are a real workhorse around my property. I use it quite a bit. There I was cleaning up some concrete spoils when I poured those piers for the camera. And here I'm backing up. I'm going to parallel my landscape rock and just grade that out and look behind there. It looks like it's about ready for seed, doesn't it? I've got a few videos. I'll put the video episodes here on the screen showing it how much I've used it when I was putting my pond in. And I always continue to find jobs for this. Really a handy implement. Does a pretty nice job of pulling off some of those last remaining rocks and leveling this out quite nice, doesn't it? You know, I'd like to take a minute and just thank everybody for subscribing and leaving comments. I promise I'll answer every comment, and to at least say hello and thank you for commenting, and thanks for checking in. I really appreciate you taking the time to do that. keeps me encouraged to make more videos and helps my channel grow. Thanks, I really appreciate it, everybody. And welcome to all my new subscribers. This last month's been pretty good. A lot of people have found interest in these, and thanks so much for doing that. I really enjoy making these, and as long as people are enjoying them, I'll keep making them. Well, we are going to start wrapping things up and saying so long until the next video comes out. And the next video is going to be the Land Pride 1048 disc. I know Ray's been waiting for this a long time, and I apologize to everyone. I'm going to get it out here real quick. Hey, everybody stay healthy, be kind to each other, and we'll talk to you soon. So long.